Twitch streamers, Kick streamers, YouTube streamers. It's over for y'all. Thanks to these shitty ass live streaming content niggas, they are about to ruin it for y'all. If y'all make y'all main, if y'all main platform is streaming, start getting into content. I'm not gonna lie, whether it's putting clips on TikTok, editing up, putting half your clips on YouTube, y'all gonna need some more bread because this stuff is about to get insane. IRL streaming, for the most part of 2024, I feel like it's just gonna be the worst thing in the world. I think, to be honest, how shit moving, that shit might get banned. I know I'm getting real out there, but I mean the shit niggas is just doing is wild. I mean the YouTube shorts ain't no better, but nigga, the IRL streaming niggas, I mean it's getting to a point where anything that revolves in some type of traction or oh my gosh or wow factor, like every stream has to be better than the last. I think that's a crazy mindset to have. I mean, you want to stretch your brand out and you want to do new stuff and all that, but to completely change the formula of how you even produce content for an extra few clicks, extra few views, extra few likes, extra few retweets, I think it's sad, to be honest. You know, when you're on a certain path, when you're on a certain wave, and that wave starts to transcend, I do understand niggas trying to flip flop and trying to find a new footing and stuff, but IRL streaming and the way it's going, I think it ain't even it ain't even worth doing it, bro. I mean, not that's not worth doing it. I'm talking out my ass, but y'all niggas gotta watch out. I feel like it's gonna be a big blow coming for some of y'all niggas in the future. I don't think streaming itself is gonna get touched, but it's gonna be a lot of new implemented rules that's gonna fuck with a lot of niggas' brand and type content they make. But let's see what Omar got to say about this topic. But before we get into it, y'all already know it's the YouTube Young 40 are back with another banger reaction. Focus you talk about. To all the new niggas, new ladies, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, show the love for the kids, show some love to the kids. Let's get right into it.
Banning social media for these kids, because what this Kick streamer is doing is taking things to a whole nother level.
Okay, if any streaming site gets canceled, it's going to be Kick. I feel like the freedom, and I think Kick's rules got switched up because it was just getting too wild over there. Like, niggas was literally having porn and shit. So, but yeah, Kick for sure gonna get kicked off the planet because these niggas is just fools. I mean, and they getting paid millions and millions of dollars to be dumbasses.
What the hell? Oftentimes on this channel we talk about Kick streamers and the perception they bring, specifically the ones that are IRL. Now we know about the Neons and the Jacks who go out in the world and harass people and get into a whole bunch of trouble, even solicit women to do OnlyFans. But the worst part about it is, although those are the biggest names, those aren't the only names on the platform that are doing a bunch of crazy things. But ultimately those people are adults. The strangest thing about this one is this little boy is only a child.
Taking that bitch food.
Tell him.
You can go fuck yourself.
Now, if you hadn't heard the name, that is the new hottest streamer, No Kizzy CSP. And the CSP stands for Can't Stop Problem, because what kind of one-upping of the already tomfoolery is this that they allow on the platform that is Kick? This is a whole nother extreme to where you are actually going up to people and doing the most and making their lives uncomfortable.
Put your hand in my food again, and I'm throwing all of your phones.
Hey, you're not touching our phone.
Don't put your hand in my food again. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Stop filming me. You're at nobody. You're
It's a live stream. You can't stop it.
Who the fuck are you? Give me the phone. Now you're not touching my fucking phone. Touch my phone, I'm gonna actually do something. Are you gonna beat me up? Back the fuck up. Back the fuck. I will. I will.
Wow. Do you know how much of a
Nigga, he got a hoe. Mama heated. What? Baby, you should listen. Baby, you should have just right there in the middle of the street. You know, little Brody ain't no shit. That nigga walked up and stole your food and looked you dead in your eyes like you was a bitch. Nigga, you was a whole foot taller than this little nigga. If you don't pick his ass up and make him eat the shit off the table, I know birds was over there. I know it was some birds over there. Could have licked that table clean. Freak ass boy. That shit is crazy, disrespectful. And I'd have got my get back, me personally. You know what I'm saying? I know it's 2024. It's this the year to mind your business and where all the secrets get revealed. But nigga, I'm whooping some ass. Like I can't go for it. Nigga dug in your meal. You done came outside with your little friend, have y'all little conversation over a cup of Joe. A little white 12-year-old boy, a little black 12-year-old boy, little whatever all the other racist 12-year-old boy come around, dig his fingers in your food, bang that bitch, and then stare you in your eyes like you ain't gonna do shit. That's the case I'm willing to take. That's the case I'm willing to. Yo! I'm selling. Oh no.
For these kids, those aren't the end of one up
My food again, and I'm throwing
asshole or a little shit you have to be in order for a grown woman to step in and say that she's going to beat you up. And I don't even know if you noticed that the kid behind them, they're so scary that the kid behind them acted like they were gonna jump in. And I hate the fact that that lady doesn't even know that that is the specific type of content that they want. This is the type of reaction that they're trying to get out of you, and they're trying to entice it to be more and more and more because they think that it makes their stream audience even bigger. And if we don't think that's bad enough, this kid is actually on stream smoking weed and doing drugs.
Oh, nah, he hit it. One more, nah.
Oh shit.
Hey, yo.
Y'all enjoy y'all
for the
Hey,
fucking
you too,
stream.
peace out.
Anything for the content. What are they saying?
They're saying kid's an idiot.
Now, of course, I have to question like every single capable and able-minded adult in this situation. Why would that man give him weed? Could he not tell that this was a clear 14-year-old boy with braces on right there? Why are people in the stream actively watching these things right here? And the fact that you can see that all this is just strictly for clout, because every time he does something that is clout-based, he says, oh, what are they saying? Is this good interaction? Lets me know that this kid's brain is totally fried. Where are his parents? So between harming innocent people and their foods, and then being an underage kid smoking on stream, and then once you throw in a fight to complete the trifecta.
What are you doing? Yeah, what up? Yeah, what up? Yeah, what up?
Watch out! Watch out!
Kick naturally had no choice but to ban this kid. I really don't even know what to say there. Him and his friend are on camera jumping people, so they had no choice but to ban him. So I guess kudos to Kick for allowing that to happen, but then banning it pretty rapidly, I guess, because all this was in literally one day. But this begs the question, why does this kid even think that things like this are okay? And specifically, why does he think that he can get away with stuff like this on the...
It's the type of content around right now. For whatever reason, content like that and just outright being stupid, dumb, extra, just doing shit you not supposed to do it in a sense, always getting clicks, always getting some type of traction. Any type of publicity is good publicity, because at the end of the day, it's going to bring viewers, it's going to bring watchers, it's going to bring conversations and talks about your type of content. So even though this is dumb shit, if your goal is to blow up as fast as possible, I mean, it's not a crazy strategy, just because somebody like Nick 830, always positive, always respectful, always, well, I don't watch him too much, but, you know, he has that aura of being a nice, respectful guy. Starting off versus a nigga like Boot Gang back in the day, if y'all niggas remember him, I mean, it's just going to set two completely different tones. There's going to be a lot more people seeing it, because when you watch some positive content, it's all feely goody, but when you see some niggas hit dumb shit, it's, oh my God, why he do that? And then you got, once you have enough people making that same reaction, we got people retweeting it, we got people posting it, we got people making it. It get to a point where niggas is making a whole video. It's getting to a point where niggas is making a whole video and I'm making a reaction to the video. So, dumb content, while yes, it is stupid, and anybody who participates in that or even indulges in that, I think is low-key weird, but it's a proven method. It's for sure a proven method. The final end, the back end kind of mission on that, I think, is like setting yourself apart and doing all this dumb shit, and then once you get to a point of relevancy or mainstream, kind of change your image a little bit, so now you this nice, sweet, respectful, looking back 5 years, I wish I wouldn't have did that. That's, you know what I'm saying? So I understand the strategy, and it's proven to work for many creators, but
the platform. And it can only make me think about Kick's past and what they've been through and what they seemingly promote, what they're known for. That makes me say to myself, oh, well, naturally this is why he thinks he can get away with it, is because of people like Neon.
Hey, Neon can say he wants to fuck me me in the ass and I'm 14, right? He can get banned for 2 days. I got banned for 8 days for taking a girl's food.
Now, if you wonder what he's talking about, that's that same little kid that was in the video with Neon, where Neon got banned for a couple days, talking about how he was going to grape him essentially in the booty hole. But he's absolutely right. If Kick can't take those situations seriously and permanently get these guys off, not a situation where it's, oh, we're kind of a sort of for a couple days and then we're gonna, let you back on the platform. Nobody's ever gonna take them seriously. Even with what he's saying, he's only banned for 6 days. So in a week's time, he'll be back on this platform to do anything that he wants. It's a place that is nothing but degenerate behavior, a bunch of kids being ignorant, and now these are crimes that these kids are committing that are even to another degree than the crimes that they were already committing on the platform. I, for the life of me, don't understand why somebody would want to back this or not put a hard foot down to say, hey, we cannot have these things happen and set an example on the platform. And I checked out this article from the New York Times that says kids as young as 8 are using social media more than ever, study finds. The report highlights a 17% increase in screen use among teens and tweens in the last 2 years, more than in the 4 years prior. I would love to think that parents are the ones to directly blame and just say, hey, we got to restrict all social media, but I think that that's just too much to do. I still believe in that wholeheartedly. However, when stuff like this is just all over the internet, it is very, very hard to justify kids even having a place on social media as a whole. Now, I know Governor George DeSantis passed a law not too long ago that said that kids had to be off social media completely coming into the year 2025, kids 14 and under in the state of Florida. And while I do think that it is extreme, kids like No Kizzy are a perfect example as to why something like this should exist. There needs to be more safeguards for kids to be on the internet. Not only because they're consuming this type of stuff, because they think that this is the way to replicate success and to become more popular and famous. I don't usually cover them.
Is that smart to just cut? So if you a nigga 14 or under, you can't be on Instagram, you can't be on TikTok. I don't know if y'all count YouTube as social media. No, that's the entertainment system. So you can't be on stuff like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Under 14. But I don't even think that's the full answer either, because now we're mainstreaming a problem and directing it to every individual. And then too, shit like that has already been done. Not on social media sites, but on sites where kids aren't supposed to be on. Nigga, streaming for example. You're not even supposed to be able to stream until you I think 13. So what niggas gonna do when you put a little restriction saying, oh, you gotta be a certain age to be on Instagram, you gotta be a certain age to be on TikTok? We just gonna put our birthday, put our month, put our day, and flip the year to 1980, or flip the year to 1990, or flip the year to 2000. You know what I'm saying? So unless niggas is dead ass sitting, or unless there's an actual system where you connecting your emails and stuff like connects to your social security card or social security number and your whole date of birth, all that shit, so they will know that you're 14 and not let you trespass, that ain't really doing too much either. It's not too many steps of verification that it would need to take for you to believe that I'm 16 years old or 14 years old or 15, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't even think that's the issue. I think it's more so you kind of gotta put it on the parents. Simply put, if you're not allowing your kid to be on social media for hours and hours on end, and you actually spending time with them, actually taking them out to places, actually teaching them lessons, stuff like that, they involved in extracurricular activities, it's simply less stuff that they'll be able to see. No matter how many restrictions, no matter how much you hold back, no matter how much we restrain, it's always going to be a way or a YouTube video or a clip of how to work around it. And once that gets to that point, everybody going to be right back where he was. Internet and AIs is so advanced to the point where anything can be hacked into. Anything has a workaround. There's never a guaranteed way to stop some shit like this. So it's an evolution. We as adults, or well, not adults, but as parents, people are going to have to start understanding that social media is a bigger problem than it has ever been. We can't just throw a tablet at a 4 or 5-year-old because he crying no more, because that's going to lead to where we at right now. You feel me? So I think it's more on the parents, bro. I think parents didn't realize how life-changing social media and gaming and all that shit would be on a young mind. And in the moment, it was kind of like a pacifier. Chill. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to be bothered with you. Get out of my face type vibe. But because of the knowledge we given, the information we get, the different type of role models we can follow, it can really shape a kid's mind into something completely different. Especially, I know y'all niggas be on the TikToks and the Instagrams where y'all shits be straight sad quotes. Fuck the world. Fuck everybody. Everybody fake. Girls cheat. Only thing that's loyal is money. Like, I know niggas be getting that on their For You page. So it's really just about limited access, and we have to start with parents for sure.
On my channel, but we haven't talked about a plethora of kids who have been seeing TikTok challenges on the internet and have been dying from them. And I think that when we see things like that, we have to seriously take a hard look at what's going on in today's society. No, I don't think an outright ban of TikTok, what Congress is trying to do, is right, because there's so many people that benefit from it. And I feel like taking that away from them would just be outright silencing people's voices. But I can't help to not acknowledge that there is clearly a problem. I think that what politicians should do is specifically put more pressure on these social media platforms to have stricter and harsher guidelines. If you are somebody that is promoting Kick, then you should face some sort of criminal charges, as well as the kids or the other people who do these types of behaviors and acts on your platform. I think Kick is backed by Stake, which is like a Chinese company, but if Aiden Ross is going to be the loud and proud representative, he needs to be held accountable just as much as No Kizzy in these videos. Because what's going to happen is somebody's going to get hurt on their watch, and all they're going to say is, oh, well, you know, they signed up for this. But this kid has an undeveloped brain. He should not be allowed on this platform at all. As soon as they see somebody on these platforms like this, they should shut down these streams automatically. I know that might be a little bit extreme, but that's honestly how I'm feeling after seeing this bozo of a kid go on here and just make the name of like streamers and content creators even worse than what it is. But if I'm mistaken, let me know what you think in the comments, because this is getting out of pocket with Kick.
I agree. We need harsher guidelines. We need 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 step verification. Like, it's getting insane. It's getting insane, and it's getting unhealthy. A lot of niggas with potential to do something great in their lives gonna fuck around and never even get to see it because they was on TikTok for 20 years. They was on YouTube for 20 years. Some of y'all niggas supposed to go to the NBA. Some of y'all niggas supposed to go in the NFL. Some of y'all niggas supposed to be actors, rappers. But y'all niggas gonna be on TikTok all day type shit. Instagram all day looking at the house. We all get it though. That ass be assing. What? That ass be assing. I can't even hate on you. But yeah, for sure. I agree. Shout out to that boy Old Meezy. I'll catch y'all in the next one.